Hello. Hello.
Amen.
We are late. We are double late. That is crazy. Hopefully, everybody's having a wonderful night. It is, I was telling Steph before we actually went live here, I was like, it's going to be so hard to do our lives at 9 o'clock but it starts getting, excuse me, it starts getting dark right about 8:15 or so. Well, we work all the way until dark, and sometimes a little past dark. Actually, come in and start to eat tonight. It was about at 8:30.
It was like, ah!
Yeah, because we had it planned to go live tonight, and I was like, oh my.
I completely forgot about going live, or I would have started dinner without Brandon. He was outside on the tractor and stuff, and I was kind of cleaning up in here. And I was waiting for him because he was throwing the pork steak on the grill. But I mean, I could do it. It just helps when, he does it. So I was like, well, we'll do it late.
But it's all good. It all worked out.
Yes, happy St. Patrick's Day. I got my green pants on today. Brandon,
Huh? Oh,
where's your green?
I don't have no green.
Pinch, poke. You owe me a poke.
Yes.
Hey, Sandy, Jacob, Tanya, Mickey, everyone that's hopping on.
That's awesome. How are y'all? Mary, Michelle, living life
Illinois.
love. Thank y'all so much. Boy, I'm going to tell you, we got a lot to talk about the last couple of days. Man, I think we've seen so many chickens. It's been crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, Rick, how are you?
Icicle said, if the new baby goat shown on today's video is a female, can we call her Spotty Dotty if she is not already named? She is a boy.
Yeah.
So we've had a chain of boys in the last, I mean, we haven't had a bunch of babies lately, but there's been more boys than anything.
Well, I think we 18 boys and 15 girls or something like that.
Let's see. Glad to see Captain Kayson's feeling better. Yep, he is feeling better. Did Kayson get more chickens?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Steph got her some too.
Hey,
Maybe.
that is not to be announced
Oh,
yet.
he didn't tell me. Well, you gave it away. I didn't tell him.
Yeah, whatever.
I said maybe.
Boys go to the auction.
Yes, we all went to the auction last night, and that's probably the longest we've ever been at an auction. We arrived yesterday about 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, and we did not get home until
4 in the morning.
a.m. You talking about, wow, that was crazy.
So Kayson and Addison both had practice. Kayson had practice. It was 1 to 3, and he woke up, or I woke him up at 12 o'clock and had him jump in the shower and just to kind of wake him up and get him out to the field. And you could tell he was not hustling today. And I explained to the coach, I was like, that's our fault. But yeah, I think Daisy is part cat. You should see my arm. Still love her though. Oh no. That was Rick talking about the puppy. Tanya said saw Leighton and Rainbow with Marie.
Yeah. Oh, I guess she put out a video of being there yesterday. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Man, there was so many chickens. There were so many goats. There were, I would say, there was probably about 1,000 chickens that was there, and there was about 200 goats. And
200 is way more than this auction ever has.
Yeah, it was the biggest one that I've ever seen.
I've never seen so many eggs either. There's usually a bunch of eggs, but everything was like extreme on this time. They asked if it was the same auction that Kase and
no, we was about 3 hours apart. We was talking to Kase the day before, and I really thought about it. But we was getting rid of some goats, and I'd already had them registered, so we just took them up there.
Yeah.
Love
That would have been about 3.5 hour drive for us, and we're getting ready to do that drive next week or this
Yeah.
week. This
Yeah.
week. So
Hey, couple more days.
mm-hmm.
I can't wait.
Lisa says sorry to hear about Oscar, but glad he got to live out his life on the farm.
Yeah, it was like I say, it was one of those bittersweet deals. I'm glad it happened because I just didn't have the heart to do it. I could not do it. Um, uh, it's crazy. I don't know why. I mean, I know there was tons of people come in there and said that he was suffering. I can't believe we let him suffer. He wasn't really suffering. Now, when he got down that last day, that's when well, because he was over there kind of close by that pen where he's at. And I told Steph, I was like, well, it's time. We're going to have to get my brother to just do it. Because he wasn't moving around like he was, and you could tell that he was just going down. And that morning, when we called, they was actually coming out. That's when we had dinner and everything, and that's when it was going to take place. But once I started going out checking on the animals, that's when I found him. Hello from Mississippi.
Did the two mamas that had babies today only have singles, or did they have twins, especially the one that had the stillborn? They both had singles. So we got the one living and then the one stillborn. Which I was really surprised because the bull, she was pretty big.
There is so sorry for Oscar. Yes, there's Nick and Zoe. Thought you had changed your schedule, or something. We just finished watching your cut the spurs off. Yeah, and I didn't realize there were so many people that they make it a thing, something to put on them, a baked potato or something. I've always just cut them off.
I think it's kind of like I've heard that put two potatoes when you're trying to pierce an ear.
Yeah.
Back in the day, that's what they would do: get slices of potatoes, put them on your ear, and put the earring through. I've heard that.
Ruth said, "Hello, Brandon, Stephanie. You're working so hard on your place. Watch Marie's video. All the chickens were pretty. Love your family." Well, thank you. We love each and every one of y'all as well. There was so many chickens. It was amazing.
Leslie said, "Did you get on that tractor and put your base down for a footing yet?"
No, we haven't hauled any rock down or anything. I've still got to bring up just a little bit inside, but I think I'm just going to leave that and put rock there. This next thing that y'all will see is going to be making the road to get up in there. Now, I will say that I haven't showed all of this. We're just putting clippings in it because I'm going to tell you, there was just so many people that did not like that video watching us build it up. So, but we're going to leave some of it in there. I am leaving on Tuesday afternoon for the EXO. That is awesome.
Yeah. Hey yo. Hope y'all have a good night. We love watching both the channels. It's sometimes getting hard to keep up with everybody. I love you taking care, Kayson, and around the video from yesterday.
Yeah, Kayson, he definitely loves the farm.
He does. Did you see the goats with the long hair? I didn't, but
no, we really didn't go follow the goats down there. There was so many people there, but we wasn't there to buy goats. We was just there to sell them. So we actually kept our babies to the front. That way we didn't get them mixed in with everybody else.
Brandon, what has you feeling better?
I think
Not drinking coffee.
Oh yeah. Coffee and tea because yesterday
the culprit.
Yeah, because yesterday before we left for the auction, I drank some tea and I drink some tea there. No coffee, no tea. I
And
can't
the
do
only
it.
reason the tea's even here was we had Aunt Brooke and Uncle Cody came over, and I was just like, I know they like drink tea, so I just got tea. And we don't keep tea around here because I know with me being borderline, redheads, a lot of them are either anemic or borderline anemic. Now, it doesn't say that they are all anemic, but I've always been borderline anemic, and tea's one of those things doctors always said, keep out the tea. So we don't keep it around here just because I got a few redheads back there.
Says this seems to be the year for male goats. A few other YouTube channels have more male goats than yes. I don't know what it is. It's crazy. Hello, Susan, Tanya.
Steph has beans and
Hello.
Brandon spilt them.
Hello from the UK, and it says my answer to anyone who says I have an attitude is to stick my tongue out. No, well, not unless we miss something.
No, I think I was just about to read one that says, let me find it. Well, I can't find it, but I think it was Jacob, but says, Steph, do you have attitude? Brandon mentioned you might have some attitude or something.
Oh,
Hey, I could get some attitude.
so here's the deal. We debated on putting that out there just to show people that we are humans. And I decided to take it back out after everybody started freaking out, but I want people to know all YouTubers are human, just like any other family. I mean, I can promise you there is no other couple out in this world that doesn't have a disagreement or words or anything like that. And we thought we'd just kind of put that out there, but yeah, I was like, no. But it is what it is. We have nothing to hide. We just a couple. I will say that's been a very, very stressful project. My goodness, how much dirt we've hauled is crazy.
Stinker 337 says, Brandon, okay, either move the mouse or click on it.
Oh.
I ordered the Eufy cam as you. How did you connect to the Wi-Fi? T-Mobile Wi-Fi, no router.
So you have to scan that. I don't have it here.
QR code.
You have to scan that QR code, and it'll walk you right through it. I love those cameras. Good evening, Jennifer. I'm trying to catch up here. I got a little bit too far talking. Pick a task you do on the farm, and someone is going to want it. Yes, you are right about that. Those are negative. Yeah, that they don't bother us. Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us. Brandon, if I was you, I'd rip out all those cedar trees. We have a few, but we don't have many. Honestly,
the goats love this cedar.
The goats like the cedar trees, but I'll leave the cedar trees too for some of the deer. It seems to bring them in. There is Kevin.
Susan says, time to go babysit. See you next live. God bless you.
All right. We only took 5 goats to the sale this go around. Yep, 5 goats.
Are you sure it's not caffeine you have a problem with? I am allergic to that, and that's what my doctor said. It could be, but I mean, he drinks pop all day long, even with.
It's got caffeine in it, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cream soda do. Some of them don't, but these ones do. I'm pretty sure. No, these ones are caffeine free.
Oh, that might.
But you drink Mountain Dew, and Mountain Dew definitely does. Lisa says, seems cutting the spurs are similar to trimming nails on a cat or a rabbit. I keep flour close by in case I catch a quick and they bleed. They The flour acts like a styptic pencil if you cut yourself shaving.
So I was always, which it's kind of, that's the only way I ever knew. Like for bleeds, we pour salt in bleeds. If we get a bad cut, we pour salt in it because the salt will quit the bleeding.
It's kind of like a grease fire. I mean, you don't throw water on it because it'll just spread.
Yeah.
But you put flour, or you can put anything that's kind of like flour, like cornstarch, any of that kind of stuff.
Ray says hello from, let's see, North Carolina. It is all lowercase there. It kind of confused me. Love watching your family and all the animals. Well, thank you so much.
I just came on. Love all the Eddies. Snowing in some places in the Midwest.
Oh, really?
I'm glad it's not here. Aspire said, I appreciated you showing your humanness in the disagreement you had. It's completely normal, and it's not about what happened. It's about how you solved it and move on. You showed that. Good for you.
Yeah, and that's the main deal, is because showing our lives helps so many people. But if you always just see, or just just like our kids are just like everybody else's kids. They argue, they fight, they're
I talked
talk
about
back.
that in my video I made today, which won't be out for a few days. But
and that ain't nothing that we try to hide from y'all, because I don't want y'all to think our kids are just perfect angels. But I don't want to put it out there, so when their kids, are raised up, it's just, yeah. Hi, Jackie. Thank you so much. We love you as well.
And Love Learning says, if farmers make money from goats, is it just a big circle of buying and selling? Yeah, kind of.
So, really, because what we do is we just sell our offspring. Once they get to a certain age, we'll sell the offspring. Well, this go around, we're not selling many of the females, but we got a few. But we sell all the males, and basically we sold 5 males, and basically that gave me. No, they don't go very expensive down here at this sale. Yeah, especially males, but they did bring better than some of the bigger ones. 50 $55 and $65 is what they bring. I think out of 5 goats, we got a check for $265, and that's 5 goats. So the next sale, we'll take 5 more baby goats, and it'd be $250 probably, if not more. And after you got that, then that actually takes care of one filling that grain bin. That's the main thing, because that's $650 to fill up.
That was the male goats. We didn't sell any females, Kevin.
No. I'll save them for you guys, whoever wants some. Actually, we're gonna herd them up, and I just got thinking. Yeah. We're going to be taking...
This is how he thinks quite often, because he thinks I know what he's talking about, but he thinks quietly. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's crazy. Do you know when they are going to start building your house? We don't know, but we know it's getting close. I don't know if you talked about this, but the electricians or electric company was here, so hopefully they're getting ready to start putting up a tempo. Hello from Apache, Oklahoma, my 3-acre ranch or homestead.
Right, so I thought that little spat was funny. I said, "You go get them, Stephanie."
Who said
that? Rhett Bates. I know, and he done deleted it before I can go and see it. I was looking for a comedian to watch.
I was, but it's just like, besides people like saying, there was some that was like, that's awesome to see that y'all are basically human. Y'all don't have a perfect life. Nobody have a perfect life other than him. So I was expecting to go one way, and it went a completely different other way.
Is your current house only a temp? Yes, this is just a little tiny house that we kind of threw together and decided to live in this because we was living in a camper and it was with 6 people in it. It's just a little too small. Jennifer says, I want to share. I'm about.
Where did that go?
I don't know.
Hold on.
Jennifer.
I messed up. I think it went this way. Here it is.
I want to share. I'm about to start an adventure of living in an RV for a bit with my 2 girls. I keep telling everyone we will make it. I watched you do it with 4 kids, and I have 2. Yeah, now with 2 kids will be a lot easier. It's still going to be a little bit stressful if you come from either a bigger house. Well, anything's bigger than a camper, but it just kind of depends on how long you need to be there too. Like we've been here almost 2 years, which in the RV, year and a half or something like that. And I think we could, if the camper worked like it was, everything worked from day one, I think we could have lived in it a lot longer, but it just didn't. And so we made the best out of what we had.
Yep.
I'd love to see a day you spend with Jerry the turkey, give him cuddles and head fluffs and just spending time with him.
All right. Well, you got a good video coming up. I made it just for the Jerry fans, so y'all better stay tuned.
Did you sell your old Billy yet? Not yet.
Not yet. Oh, we should have took him.
I know.
Well, we didn't take the trailer. We didn't take the trailer.
But we have decided that every time we go to an auction, we will be taking a trailer from now on, because we had pins that we threw in the back of the truck, but by the time we bought things, we buried, good thing we had some straps.
Yeah, we needed some straps.
Beth says, hello, Brandon, Stephanie. Love watching your family videos. You are all making a beautiful home place. Can't wait for the people to start on your home. God bless y'all.
Oh, I know. I can't either. But I will say, it rolled us rolling in this morning about 4:30, 4:45. I think we actually got to bed about 5:20, and because we got outside and we had to take care of animals, put animals up, and it's wild.
Yeah, we separated in Concord for a minute though.
Yeah,
because Leighton was awake, but or did you wake him up? No, he was awake.
Yeah, he's awake.
The other 3 were passed out, so I carried all them in, and he put up chickens. But
most of the babies we sell is anywhere from 7 to 8 weeks, somewhere in there, just to get rid of the boys.
Yes, Kayson is feeling better.
Much better.
Do you watch other homesteader videos?
Yes. Yeah. So we have about 7 channels that we watch, try to watch everybody's. And then from time to time, there's other channels that will pop up, YouTube will put in front of you. But, we have about 7 or 8 that we watch, and we try to keep up with the farms and stuff. It's so hard. It is hard to keep up with so many of your friends. So I know what y'all mean when you're talking about that. He has to stop himself. Yeah, you're right.
I think I know what you were getting ready to say, but I wasn't for sure. Hey, Angel.
Seriously, how many puppies do you have left? 0. Well, I have.
Well, we have 3
right now, and
1 we're keeping,
and 2 that's going to other homes that we know they're going to.
Have you ever thought about getting peacocks? We did last night, but that was one thing that all the peacocks at the auction got PO'd.
Yeah, which they was pretty.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize those peacocks go for about $350, if not $400. Jacob, no, we haven't really watched any YouTube today because we got up and started feeding, doing chores around here. And the first time we sat on the computer is like to go live.
So I love watching your videos. Your kids are so beautiful and smart and obviously love. Sure will be hard to see the puppies gone. I think the kids are okay to seeing them gone. I think they'll be more with just the one eventually, like after we get rid of the other two. Yeah. And we'll make sure she stays in there, which Dixie is in. You'll see that in a couple other videos, so I guess I kind of almost spilled the beans on that one. But the puppies can be in the pen with Dixie now because they're completely weaned now. I think it'll be a little bit easier.
What is funny about this group of puppies, they figured out how to escape out of the big pens and little pens. The first group, they never did get out. They never got out. But this group of puppies got out, and I mean, they tore, like, we will stick like our trash because we got to haul it off. We'll stick it outside, and then we'll actually take it and put it in the truck and haul it off. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we had to change that up.
Yep.
And then they started pulling up all kinds of bones, shoes that wasn't even ours.
Yep.
And yeah, that was embarrassing. And then plus one of them got I know which one it is. He's gone. I don't know what home he went to, but well, there's two of them. The two that we actually got rid of yesterday. They actually pinned down one of Kayson's chickens and killed it. And he was very, very upset at that.
Yeah. When you go buy goats at the sale, watch for lice. Yeah, we watch for that. And then we also, if we do buy goats, which I don't think we need to buy any now that we're getting our own breed and everything. But if we do happen to love a beautiful one or something, they go in the quarantine pen first.
Yeah, we'll quarantine them. Or now that we've been going to auctions and stuff, we know people now. We get to talk. We get to knowing them, and we know who to buy from, who not to buy from.
Kevin said, "You want a male peacock? I can hook you up."
I don't think so. Not right now.
No, not until we have the pen set up. I don't want it. Brandon probably would want it roaming everywhere, but I don't want my car to be jumped on. We got a turkey that does that enough.
Hey, Brandon, Stephanie, I love watching your videos. I started watching you, Brandon, when you did live stream when you were on patrol. Oh, that's awesome. We have a bunch of people that come over and started watching from there. And I actually went out the other night, but I was supposed to go out tonight, but I was just like, I am too tired to go out. Yes. There's Andale. Is it hard to make money with a high feed bill? I mean, we don't make. We make enough to cover the feed. You know, if you was wanting to make a whole bunch of money, you would have to have a lot more goats than we got. Maybe later on, if we get some more property or something, but. Mainly, they basically cover their cost. Yes, we do watch other homesteaders. Cases feeling better. Yep, the puppies are gone. Have you ever thought about getting a big? Okay, I'm reading some of her other ones. I better get down here. Get out of it. I saw the kid at the auction on Random Okie Farm video. Looked like they were having fun. Yeah, they definitely got a bunch of friends there. So it's pretty cool. Now that we go there quite a bit, they do have friends. You are so busy, I couldn't imagine how you would have time to watch videos. Well, most of the time when I watch videos, is in the morning when I get up and just start waking up, and then late at night I will go into watching videos before I go to bed. But my hard thing to do in the morning now is trying to figure out how to start the morning without a cup of coffee.
I do it. Not a coffee drinker though. Now it was tempting by that sale. They have a new, was that Scooters coffee? I think it was Scooters coffee, and I was half tempted around 2:00 in the morning. I was like, I wonder if they're still open.
It says the puppies watch Air Jordan. Yeah, I mean they go right through the pen. It's crazy.
Get yourself some Ben Alpine milking goats. They go for a fortune.
Really. Marcia said, just wanted to say hi and hope you all are doing well. My mom and I are watching on my TV. I've always wanted to be a TV star.
Yeah.
It's on TV. We're used to people watching the computers, but I can see in our analytics that it's the numbers going up on TV.
Why are you giving up coffee? Well, because it's better for his health. He's having some stomach pains, and they've tried everything, and we think we found the culprit, which is him drinking coffee.
Yeah.
Get a Monster energy drink, and you won't even miss Kevin, no. That is...
I used to drink,
some NOS.
NOS. I used to tear some NOS up, but that might be a good idea.
No, it is not.
I might have to try
Energy
that.
drinks are worse than coffee.
Hey, we'll just wait till you go to the expo. We might have to sneak out one night, go pop the top of NOS.
Just wait till you get your kidney stones back. Yeah. Have you tried decaf coffee? No, I think he's good with no coffee at all.
Yeah, I'm good. I did think about that, but honestly, the pain has been gone, so it's nice.
Coffee also decreases the body's sensitivity to insulin, so the body produces more insulin.
Huh.
Hidden Heights puppies are getting ready to go to their homes. This is the first set of puppies, and Kevin was saying how hard it's been thinking of that day.
Yeah, it is. And we shot the video today talking about the puppies. It's hard to let go of the animals, and I'm the world's worst. I do not like letting go of animals. I don't.
Kevin, you're grounded. Mark says 10 cups every morning.
Oh.
Rick's never had coffee. See, coffee, the smell smells so good until you put your lips to it. Or to me.
Like, I'm used to drinking coffee in Lives. Like, I'm wanting a cup really bad.
Nah. Try a post-on in place of coffee. Yep, there you go. Aussie Cool said, I had an energy drink at my age, 56, and had heart palpitations.
Thank you for keeping God real. Also, it seems as though Kayson is just like my son. Don't worry, he'll be fine. My son is 34, and he is an awesome dad to his 3 boys. Well, thank you. That's awesome.
Hey guys, did I miss anything major? I dropped off for a bit. Nope, nothing really.
Yeah,
I'm with you, Stephanie. It smells good, but don't drink it.
Yeah, feeling better, Patricia.
I've been trying to cut down on energy drinks myself, but my chronic fatigue is real. Seeing my doctor next month, hoping he has an answer.
Why does Cinnamon wear a collar? She has just always wore a collar. I mean, we don't even have to have it. Now, the kids, when we first got it, like to walk her around, but...
And they still sometimes will hook a
lead rope
on her.
It's just Cinnamon. Cinnamon's amazing.
I gave up coffee when I was sick, replaced it with hot chocolate. Okay, just want to stop in and say hello. I hope you're all coming to the Pills in the Past in fall again.
Yes.
Yes, we will be there. I'm excited. That was YouTube police.
YouTube police. Yeah, we're definitely going to be there. I don't think it can be done, apparently, without coffee. I know, yeah.
Kathy says I made my grandson, who is 30, a cup of coffee, and I asked him what he wanted in it. He said, make it so a 5-year-old would like it. See, that's what the kids are always wanting to drink my coffee, because if we both have a coffee or something, they ask me if it's mine or Brandon's, because mine's always a cappuccino, or if it is actually coffee, it's got a lot of sugar and milk in it.
Mine's straight black. But I may end up just trying some the decaf, because it doesn't have that in there. I just like the warm taste, and you still get a taste. I was sorry to hear about Oscar passing, but he is in turkey heaven. I love both of your videos and Steph's videos.
Knox, Indiana.
Knox, Indiana. Watching on the PC.
Awesome. YouTube, please. You'll see us there. Coffee works opposite on those with ADHD. That's what I hear, and same with like Mountain Dew and I guess big heavy stuff like that.
I started watching you guys after you were at Hidden Huts Farm, and I enjoyed watching you all. Well, thank you.
Hello, Brandon, Steph. I'm late, but I made it. That's all, the only thing that matters, Michelle.
Yeah. We just enjoy that we get the time to sit here and visit with y'all. I'm going to share a reel here after a while, but I'm going to tell y'all.
I still haven't even done my reel.
My boy, I walked in yesterday and I about panicked. Where's it at?
You got me wondering. Oh.
I walked in the auction. Hold up, that could not be my son. Did y'all see what he had in his hand? I just walked in there, and that's what he had in his hand. Obviously, you tell me, put that down. You hear me tell him, put that down. Look at that boy. I have nothing against. That is crazy.
I texted Brandon and I said, because he was on the outside talking to some other people, and I texted him. I said, Kayson and Braylee is holding snakes. What's funny is, I didn't even tell you this, they were up there, but they wasn't holding nothing. And then as soon as you walk in, they like grab it, or well, he does. Braylee ends up walking back to me, but I'm like, oh wow, he's really holding it.
It was crazy. Do you guys drink green tea? No, I've never drank any.
I've had some, and it's kind of like coffee. It's plain Jane. I don't like it. Yeah, that was a snake. I guess they couldn't see it very good, but yeah, that's what it was. It was.
Hi, y'all. Your farm is looking good. Y'all work hard. Love your channel. God bless. Well, thank you. We love each and every one of y'all as well. Yeah, in the video, you can hear me, Kayson, put that snake down, and then I got thinking he can't just put it on the table. I was like, give it to somebody. He started to. Yeah, he was going to put it on the table. I was like, no, give it to somebody. Give it to somebody. Because he's sitting there laughing at it, and that old thing's off. I was waiting for it to bite him on the lip, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh.
Like, I didn't bring the EpiPen.
Yes, I cannot stand snakes neither. I kind of got on to him really, because I don't want him to be picking up snakes, because I don't want him to be outside and see a snake on the ground and pick it up. That is my biggest.
It's still kind of blurry.
Yeah.
Hoping it would kind of help.
That's my biggest fear. So I just told him, it's like, never pick up another snake. You know, it's just one of those deals. Kayson, it takes a little bit longer for him to learn the rules, and we have to repeat ourselves a bunch to Kayson. So we cannot afford him to be outside grabbing snakes.
Nick said, I wish he would have handed it to his daddy. And Jacob said, maybe Kayson wanted to scare you, Brandon.
you would have seen a fat Indian run.
Snakes are very popular for young kids to have as pets.
Nope. Nope. Yeah, them people wouldn't know what to think. They'd think that Indian had a Holy Ghost running around there.
When my daughter was in kindergarten, she told me everyone in her class had a snake. I ended up buying her an iguana.
Man.
Snakes are nasty. Yes, they are. That's
Hello,
our fear
Tina.
with Rit at the farm because he's not afraid of anything.
Yes, so that's now.
He's afraid of Jerry.
Yeah,
Kayson
is afraid of Jerry, but the girls and Leighton, they know not to pick up snakes. They're not going to pick up snakes. Now, Kayson, like I said, Kayson is one we have to repeat over and over with things. He's just takes him a little bit longer to understand the rules, I guess. I don't know how I'm saying it, but.
Reza, why did they have snakes on the table for people to pick up? No, there was an actual person selling snakes. So they came up and was holding it. And I guess kind of like when you do it with turtles or you do it with horses and stuff like that, they let some of the kids help them try to sell them and stuff. Well, this so happens to be a lady that's here. You're not my kid, but you can hold my snake. So
yeah, it was crazy.
Oh, Retha said Jamie and Lester have a snake in their house right now that they can't find.
Man, if I had a snake, I promise you there would be holes in the walls. There would be holes in the floor. I would not sleep until I found that thing.
Are armadillos scary?
No. I mean, armadillos really don't try to attack you. If we catch them in a trap, we usually will take them down to the creek, on down the creek, and let them out. And the last couple possums we've tried that with, and we'll see. Hopefully they'll stay away.
Mm-hmm. But he's serious about his chickens.
Yes, he
Kayson needs a taste of something before he realizes what's going on. He seems very trusting. Yeah, I think you don't know how to explain it, but like you were saying, but I think he's kind of like you. He has to figure it out himself.
Yeah, he likes to figure things out himself. But honestly, I mean, we get the biggest grief on this because when we set bonfires, we set one a long time ago over there in the pond. I took gasoline, and which we show clippings of it, but it doesn't have me in there telling them that, guys, I'm telling you right now, if you ever take one of these cans and get close to a fire, you will blow up. There is no questions asked. You will blow up. So we threw gas on the fire or on the wood, and then I put a trail down because I wanted to show them how fast to take off. That is the only way Kayson will understand.
Mm-hmm. He has to see it.
He has to see it, and I know that he's just our special boy. He's just special.
Steps Little Farm said my cats used to catch them and try and bring them in the house. So you know what happened to the cat? Found a new home.
Yeah.
Candy says, please keep my family in your prayers. Our cousin with pancreatic cancer passed away this morning, and he was just 44 and had 2 boys, 5 and 7 years old. They need prayers.
We'll definitely keep them in our prayers.
Yeah.
Kayson needs a taste of something before you
really. Just talking about. Okay. Yeah. I raised 2 kids with autism, and one had ADHD. I feel they all do. Yeah, and that's what I'm pretty positive. I mean, Kayson has some ADHD, but they say until we can get his seizures completely under control where he's not having them with medicine, that they won't diagnose him with ADHD, because when you're having seizures, it's kind of like your ADHD, because you go from 90 to nothing and then back to 90. So my doctor told me to drink decaf coffee after I had an aorta dissection in 2015, and I still have 1 or 2 cups a day.
Yeah, I might try some of that decaf for sure. Hey, Tony, with our cabin in the woods, I didn't see you come in, but I see you right here talking to Nancy.
Better, Kayson is special than thinks he's special.
Yeah, yeah. He's.
Stays.
Oh, I wished I had. So at the auction, that's the first time we videoed sometimes at the auction, but another thing at the auction, he gets to work at the auction.
Mm-hmm.
So all them chickens, and I videoed a little bit of this. Well, it'll be in a video. He puts the chickens on the crate and he helps the other kids, and he is just on cloud nine. I mean, those kids just enjoy having him there helping. And
then when they're selling like the baby chicks and stuff, he gets to hold them up and show everybody.
It's pretty cool. And they was doing eggs, and I was talking to I forget his name, but he is the one who gave Kayson some birds.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Kayson come run over there and he's auctioning off some eggs. He's like, I want them, I want them, I want them. And they're not in here, they're in the shop.
Still.
I'm put them in the shop.
Wow.
But they was some olive eggs, which we bought it for him, and we'll see how they do.
So I had epilepsy till I was around 13 years old. A lot of kids that have seizures stop and race around that age. Yeah, that's what they said. They could, as long as you're taking medicine to decrease them. And because we stopped for a while, we was like, he's taking so many pills a day and he's still having so many seizures. So we just gave up and was like, we're done. He has less seizures when he doesn't have any medicine at all. And then like he was done not quite a year, but we decided, or the doctor kept calling, and so we finally decided to go back because the doctor said as long as he's taking the medicine, then they can potentially go away. But if he's not taking the medicine to slow him down, then they're not going to end up going away. So let's see.
Because a lot of it too plays with his moods, and I mean you can get on to him and he will get very upset some days, and some days he won't. It's just
we're in a process right now. The doctor is going to be calling and let us know if we need to up his medicine or try something new.
Kevin said Oliver eggs. We had some of those before. Yeah. I don't know. They're really, really pretty eggs, but it says barnyard, but full blood, whatever kind of chicken it was.
He said, "Are y'all wanting some more hatching eggs?"
I
mean, Kayson always wants hatching eggs.
So, yeah, probably, yeah.
He just gets so excited seeing them.
It's just amazing seeing him so excited with those eggs. It's crazy. Which we ended up getting 3 dozens of them, and we'll end up. We already got 1 incubator set, y'all. I think that video might have come out today. If not, it comes out tomorrow. We're trying to get a couple videos lined up so we can go have 3 or 4 days to ourselves without, having to edit and record. Well, we're going to be recording, but just having to do the random stuff here all the time.
Like Brandon videos every day, just about all day, unless he's editing. But me, I video every other day in the morning because that's when my video goes out. I just do it that day so I know it's fresh in my mind. I know what's going on, and it's easier for me.
Hey,
since we've been trying to upload videos like to get ready for the expo, I've been videoing every single day. So it's still in order, but it's just faster in order.
So it says need to keep him away from flashing lights and video games that will bring me seizures. So
we did try that.
We test that. Lights does not affect him.
Which is crazy because they say that's a big indication of seizures. But we tried him with Brandon's unit.
I blew up a unit. Did I tell you that? I blew my Durango up.
Oh, I knew it was in the shop. How'd you blow it up?
I don't know. I just like the other day when I went out and got in the car, which I haven't. I drove it to court, but it's basically sat there for a month because they got it back from the shop. I picked it up, parked it there, and went to the office. And I was getting the computer and stuff out of the Dodge, got everything moved in my unit, and then I drove off. And Bill called and said, "Hey, there's oil under there. I don't. It's because we was late when we went live. It won't start.
Oh,
There's oil under there." So I'll go back, and it didn't look like oil, but it smelled like oil. And then I checked the oil. There was no oil on the dipstick, and the what's it called? The reservoir was completely full with water and oil. So obviously the oil is in the radiator. So it's basically a blowed head gasket, or it's completely done.
yeah. Well, hopefully it's just something simple. Kevin said that's a lot of footage to go through for editing, but makes for some great videos having so much footage. Yeah, like when I do mine, that's what I plan on doing tomorrow evening, is editing all, like making sure all my videos are uploaded to the computer. And then Tuesday, I'm going to be packing all day. I try to get my schedules, but it never works out that way. We'll end up having a baby. Like Red Bear will probably have kids that day or something, and I'll be out there all day long watching her have kids. No telling.
Can you show your YouTube plaque again? I am so impressed.
I threw it away.
No, you didn't. I'll show it. I'll show that anytime it's asked. I haven't got it on the wall yet because I got to get some stud deals.
My daughter has jackknife seizures. Kaysons are not grandma. Man, I can't even think of it. It's been a good minute since we've actually been to the neurologist.
I will be happy to show it off.
I'll think of it.
I need to put it right there, but I've got to get some of those deals that go into the sheetrock. That's beautiful. Hopefully I'll get it up on the wall. Well, no, I won't get it up on the wall because I'm going to take it with me. Because I want to
Take it with you where?
to the expo.
I thought you said you wasn't going to.
Well, I changed my mind because I want to get some pictures.
Focal onset is what his is. Focal onset seizures, which means he's aware of his surroundings and everything, but he's got impaired awareness.
Tony said when one of our grandsons came out here, he is in where'd it go?
When one of our grandsons come out here, he is in heaven, being out here helping in everything we do. He gets up before me in the mornings, and so he don't miss anything about the homestead. That's how we have our nephew right now, and he's just like Kayson. He loves it outside with the animals.
And that's the deal. My brother, they're trying to find some land out in the country because it's so amazing to let your kids just roam the property and ride bikes or do whatever they want.
And it's a lot easier too for like y'all have seen Sawyer quite a bit on Facebook or on YouTube or social media, and he's not diagnosed with ADHD, but because I guess they don't do that until he's 5 and he's 4 now. But this kid, he's definitely got some ADHD. But Mom was saying that she had that when she was younger. So, but being out at the property. Like when they've been coming out here a lot more often, which is pretty awesome. Just having any family coming out here, it's really awesome. But he goes outside and we don't have to worry about him, just like the other kiddos. Now, when he is here, we turn off the electric fence just because I don't want him frying himself. But
me, I think we need to leave it on, let him touch it. I mean, actually, not just touch it, just because we tell him to stay out of there. That sometimes he really thinks it's hot, but sometimes it's not hot.
Yeah, we tell him every single time, even if it's not on. We tell him it's hot.
Dean said, "There's nothing simple when you mix your oil and gas, Steph."
Huh?
There's nothing simple when you mix your oil and gas. What'd you say?
I didn't say nothing about no oil and gas.
Oh, that's the first time Tony said it. He said, "Oh wow, yes, thank you so much."
Yeah.
It was a great feeling. It definitely was.
Better be careful. Nick might swipe that play button.
It's awesome. It's crazy that the play buttons are made here in Oklahoma. Every play button you ever see on YouTube is made here in Oklahoma.
Dean said, fried nephew. Wonder how that would go over. But you said it didn't look like oil.
Yeah, it didn't. It wasn't thick. It was watery oil. So basically, it was antifreeze and oil mixed together.
Oh my gosh. Kevin said Kimberly touched ours when I told her we needed to test it, but I didn't know where my tester was. Y'all. Now, it's not that bad. Like, it is, but it's not. It doesn't hurt. It's more a scare tactic. Like, because I accidentally touched it when I was going under that fence, and it touched me on the back shoulder, and I, like you're getting, what's those things called?
Electroprobe.
Yeah,
probes.
Pretty much electric shock. But when you're trying to restart the heart, it's pretty much like that, but really fast.
Jennifer said, "Good night."
He's got the video to prove it.
I'm enjoying your lives. Well, thank you so much, Jennifer.
Tony said 2 years ago we put him in a preschool that teaches them the first hour of school, but the rest of the day is farming, gardening, and animal care.
That's that's pretty good. I think more kids need to know about farming, raising your animals, and stuff like that.
I drive for a living, and my scattered, tired, at all-time brain put radiator fluid where the oil goes.
That's crazy.
My 300-pound pig won't go near our electric fence. It is low voltage, but the zap scares her enough she will not even risk it. My friend has a dog that has a shock collar, but she doesn't ever use the shock collar. She had to use it one time because there's a beep, a vibration, and then the shock. And all she has to do now is do the beep. And that dog, because they live in town and the neighbors have dogs, and it's just a small schnauzer, but it will run over there every time they go outside, like if they decide to go to the store or something, and all she has to do is beep. So most of the time she doesn't even have to do that anymore.
And he knows.
Mm-hmm. Tony said, bingo, Brendan and Steph.
Yep. Hey, Judy, how are you?
Neil said, I need to get myself a shock collar and link it up to my alarm clock.
I was dared to touch the hot wire when I was a kid. I grabbed it and couldn't let go. They had to kick me off. Oh, wow.
Well, my bones were hurting.
You must have had a really, really, really hot wire.
I did that with my nephew one time. I was there to touch it, but I was scared to touch it. So I told him to hold my hand. He held my hand, and I grabbed the fence, and it didn't shock me. It got him.
Who's that?
Donovan.
Oh, that was years ago. We're not talking about none of our little nephews.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I'm about to say that don't sound right.
No, I was probably Addison's age. I was probably about 10, and my nephew was about 9 or 10. He's just a little bit younger than me.
How many total eggs did y'all get today?
11.
11.
But we gave one to Toby.
11. Yeah.
Got me a drink.
Yeah, so back on like the time, we're going to have to figure out something because it's so hard to get started at 9 o'clock, or we may just cut it short, that day, because like we used to go live at 10 o'clock, but that was so hard because it would put me into 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning editing and stuff. So it might be 9:30 sometimes, not always 9 o'clock. We'll just see how it all plays out. Mine was done in Oregon. Wow. I wonder if they accidentally put the flip. No, it's that vehicle's had so many issues. As a kid, I grabbed a hold of the electric fence and was accidentally standing in a puddle at the time. My dad had to pull me off of it. Wow. I don't know. Like the electric fence does not phase these goats, so I don't know what it is going to keep these guys in. Do your school have FFA? If so, yeah, they have it, but the kids can't get in it until they're in, I think, a freshman or something like that. Hello, Candy, Eric, Cindy, Scott. Wide Open Adventure says, hello, Eddy family. We have been burning our pasture and getting ready for summer. Man, that is fun, but after a while, I get tired of the smoke. Or not the smoke, the after smell.
Toby was good today in the video when the dead baby goat was born. He did his job. He's a great livestock guardian dog. He's really good, and he's so playful and sweet. I don't think he's a puppy, but he's just so playful.
Yeah. No, Wendy, she didn't have any more kids.
Maybe hotter wire when hooked up to electrical outlet. We actually do have that one hooked up to electric.
We have one, but I was talking to another farmer that said, because when I went and got my hay, he had hot wires, but it was four tall. But he said he went on the bottom hot, went up about an inch or a foot, and put a neutral. Then went up another foot hot and a neutral. And he says that them goats hit that, they never come back for it again. I don't know what that does, but something happens.
Our 3 to 4 year old, I took a bobby pin and spread it apart and stuck it in a plug in. My mom had to pull me away, but not my face, hands, and chest.
Wow. That's crazy.
We're going back into the freezing temps, Dean said.
Well, hopefully it's going to be nice the rest of this week. And I'm sure we will go live from the motel room just visit with everybody because I think my live comes up in a few days. We'll stop in and hopefully be the time.
Might be a short one.
Yeah,
but
it'll be a short one. It ain't going to be nothing really long. Tonight, we're going to have a really short one because we got in at 4:00 this morning and we've been busy all day with practice and the building. But we just wanted to hop on and just say hi to everybody.
Many places are under freeze warnings. See, tomorrow's going to be actually cooler than today. Today it was 65. Tomorrow's going to be 56. But then it goes to 70s and then high 60s and 73. Then it goes back down in the 50s. And I'm like, oh.
Marstone says YouTube has been sending me notifications about videos y'all posted months and years ago, yet they don't send notifications of live streams. I've never understood that.
I did that the other day. I watched one of Cassie and them's video, and about halfway through, I was like, I remember this. And it was like last year, right before the expo or something like that. And I was like, oh, never mind.
Awesome, Tony. We'll see you there on Saturday.
Wendy says, on your goat app, yes, do you track your stillborns so that if the doe has 2 breedings that have stillborns, you may not want to breed again? Yes, we do that. And then that would be one that we would, if she has 2 or 3 stillborns or just doesn't do good with babies, won't accept them or anything like that, then that's when it's time for that goat to retire. And we may end up selling that goat and then getting a new goat or keeping one of the babies, the girl babies that we have. But that's kind of why we're keeping some of our females still, even though we have plenty of goats. It's because there's a few of these mamas that are old and they're going to either start where they can't kid anymore, or they don't need to be around the male, so they don't need a kid anymore, or just passes away from old age. So that's what we do. Get ready for the next winter storm that's coming in the next 7 days.
Do you guys think that the redhead goats are a good
idea? I bet she typed in idea and it came up with the like a flashlight. I don't know what a redhead goat is.
Yeah. Patricia says
it's a members perk. Oh, that's the same Patricia that just said that.
No, if you join, you will get all the old and new notified ahead of time when you bring. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Bring up a new one.
You get notified when it's new.
I didn't know that happened, and that's the deal. We did a members live the other night, which I'm trying to get that where we can have a little bit more fun, have those videos set to the side so y'all don't have to go through all of what we did. But that's a lot of fun.
Melinda said it's a good thing Dixie's fixed, because if each new litter of puppies is smarter, just think what a third litter would end up doing.
No more. I want no more dogs.
It says member perks in green and shows the age. Okay. You guys can keep the cold air. We don't want it coming this way. It's not like 50s actually isn't too bad. I mean, yes, we're wearing jackets, but half the day the kids aren't wearing a jacket. I am all the time. But like right now it's kind of chilly, but you're probably hot.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
You're the first farm family to love and look forward to seeing daily. Oh, thank you, Judy.
That's awesome.
How's the platform coming for the building, Brandon?
It's good. I'm gonna show you all a bit.
Mm-hmm. Perks of being live. We're coming on while we're live.
Yeah.
Yes, keep the Brown family, keep Nico and Natalie in your prayers with the upcoming surgery for Pharaoh. I talked to her today, and she's in good spirits, but I I don't know what I would do if I was in her position. It would be something
wild.
scary.
I don't know. I thought I had a picture saved, but that video should be out here in a couple days.
No,
It's
redhead
going
goats
good
are
though.
meat goats.
We have the pose in. They've got some of the seed pearl. That's one thing. Which the guy that is working on it is the one that did our fence. He does amazing work, and he's a man of his word. He quoted the job. And after he got here, putting everything together, he was like, "Oh wow, got to have a few more posts." And I told him, go get it. I'll cover it. So, but we had to get some more posts and seed purling. That way, the tin can go down at an angle and not drop. Which, by the way, that barn that Daniel's got with Orange Family Homestead, that thing is a lot bigger in person. On TV, it doesn't look really big, but today I was over there and it looked really, really nice. Go ahead.
There's a little bit more done because I started a video the other day, but this is a couple days ago. You can kind of see that bar in the back also. So they have 3 bars, I think, on the tops now, 3 or 4.
Yeah.
But they have the poles that are cemented going straight up and down.
So it's going to work out really nice.
I forgot I had another picture too. Let's see. This is what Kayson's job was. You can barely see it. I'm trying to get close, but I'm getting too far away. He's holding up a baby chick.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
I had to zoom in, so that's why it was kind of blurry anyways.
Yep, building the barn. But anyways, guys, it's almost 11 o'clock, and we are going to get to bed early tonight. I'm not going to do no editing. I got up at 9 o'clock. Yeah, that was like 3 or 4 hours of sleep. And, Steph got up at 10, so she got about the same amount of sleep as I did. Probably the next time we see y'all, we will not be in this area.
We'll be in Oklahoma.
Yeah, we'll be in Oklahoma, but we'll be up north. And once again, guys, if y'all see us, please come up and talk to us. Introduce yourself. We want to get to see your face, put it on with the icon and stuff like that. So, but anyway, we're going to sign off for tonight. Hope y'all have a wonderful night.
Good night.
God bless. Good night. Good night.